Hey guys. So everyone's at Fanime this weekend, and I didn't go because... I go to a lot of cons. Fanime is not one of mine. I have nothing against it. I'm not a big anime fan, except for like one or two things I've seen, so like I didn't really have any incentive to go. So instead, what do I go see? Diary of a fucking Wimpy Kid. Fuck this movie. Yeah, I mean, it's like I can't advertise the video now, but seriously, fuck this movie. God damn it. This is another one of those movies where, like, okay, it's one of these annoying kids movies. You'll go in there, it'll be annoying, but whatever, and I'll forget about it in a week. Every time I go see those movies by myself, it's always somehow worse than I originally thought it was going to be. Between like this and Boss Baby, which is the exact same thought process, too. Okay, it's going to be like that. Then you're like, what the fuck was that? This movie doesn't quite have the what the fuck factor, but my god, is it fucking annoying. This is probably going to be a short review because I don't have a whole lot to say about this one. I will go on a couple things here and there. First things first is just the fact that the entire time I was watching this movie, all I could think of was like, you have no problems. You have zero problems. You are just an annoying as shit kid that I couldn't care less about. This whole, honestly, from beginning to end of this fucking movie, all the Wimpy Kid does the movie is just bitch and moan about everything. Like the most privileged white boy I've seen in a movie in a very long fucking time. It's just insufferably annoying. Not helped by the fact that he's not a very good actor either. So you have that working against him. You have his brother who seems like he's playing Judy from Doug. Was that her name, Judy? Either way, just over the top, super annoying, replace poetry with rock, and you got basically Judy from Doug. Just over the top, just obnoxious. Everyone in this movie is fucking obnoxious. You have the mom who is fucking sociopathic with how much she wants to, like, limit screen time. And let me talk about that for a second. That's an ongoing trend with that drives me fucking crazy, is you can tell these movies are made by people who don't understand how the modern society works. Because the big thing in this one is, they do that stupid shit that I hate, where it's like, oh, you kids are using too much time on your phones and not reading and eating healthy and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, they didn't play them back then because they didn't have them back then. You know what? And games can be a good way to socialize in a very different way. And I'm so tired of that cliche of, granted, there are limits. You should not let them play all day, every day. Completely, yeah, I completely agree with that. That being said, like, the whole thing is that, like, okay, so the movie's about them going on this road trip, and the first lane rule goes road trip, and this is like a 4-day fucking road trip, and she goes like, nope, no technology, we're all gonna sit and talk to each other. Have you ever talked to anyone for 4 straight days without wanting to kill each other after day 1? The answer is fucking no. That's why we have screens, so we don't have to talk to each other. That's the part that always cracks me. My god, it's the second solo video I've done in the last month where I've gone on a society rant. And that's the fucking thing. You know why we have screens? You know why we're always on phones? Because I don't want to fucking talk to you. If I want to talk to you, I will look at you and I will talk to you. But if I'm on my screen with headphones on, that's a clear indicator I don't want to fucking talk to you. And that's the thing that drives me crazy. Like, and they act like this is a new thing, too. But no, we've been doing this for years. We did it with laptops. We did it with magazines. We do it with books. Newspapers. Every time I say, like, oh, kids say don't learn to talk to strangers, we've been looking for excuses not to talk to strangers for years. But I digress. And here's where I get the part where this is really just a cynical interpretation of modern childhood, because the whole drama of this movie, which again goes back to the fact this Wimpy Kid has no fucking problems, is they have to go to, like, this mom drags him to, like, his Chuck E. Cheese-esque place. I forget what it's called. And shenanigans happen. And I'll get to the shenanigans in a bit, because there's a lot of them. And he, again, this is the beginning of the movie, and instantly Greg, that's a kid's name, Greg, the wimpy kid, is just instantly bitching and moaning. Every line he has is just bitch, 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 bitch. It's, God, he's grating on my nerves. But he has to, first shenanigans happen, and then he ends up in a ball pit, and he finds a diaper in the ball pit, and he goes like, it has just like this insane overreaction instead of what any normal person would do and go, ew, peel off, throw away. This guy goes, a diaper? A diaper! Ah! Sorry, I just imagine like somebody just taking that gif and like just that and making a video of it. That'd be actually pretty funny. I'd watch that. And then somebody gets it on video, and then he becomes a internet meme as diaper hands. Like, this just feels like a movie Penn Oswalt make horrible fun of, you know, kind of like, from the makers of me and the producers of me comes Bleh. It honestly feels, it's just a generic paint-by-numbers, dumb kids, road trip kids movie. So, but with added cynical modern-day twists added onto it, which obviously instantly dig this movie, like, you know, like it cares. This obviously being made to make a quick buck. But, so his big plan, he said, like, my life is over. I'll forever be known as Diaper Hands. Whatever will I do? Oh, I watched this not PewDiePie streamer called Diggy something. I don't even fucking remember. And then he goes like, oh, if I go to this PlayerCon, I get in a YouTube video with Digby, whatever the fuck his name is, I'll become internet famous for that. Everyone will completely forget about Diaper Hands, regardless of the fact that people forget about Diaper Hands pretty fucking fast. Here's my problem with this. Just ignoring just the cynical interpretations of modern childhood. The problem I have with this is, again, this is not a real problem, because as somebody points out later on, this is something that would blow over probably rather quickly. And the second problem is, it might have been more understandable why he'd want this, like, reputation out of his record, like, reputation gone, if people actually walked up to him and recognized him as Diaper Hands. But literally only one person does at the end when when his mom brings attention to it in, like, the PlayerCon thing. At this point, nobody recognizes him, nobody bothers him, nobody talks to him, no one goes, hey, it's Diaper Hands. Nobody does. So literally you were making a big deal out of something nobody clearly gives two shits about. And that's the core. That is the core of the drama in this movie, is him being called Diaper Hands. Oh no, however will you survive, you privileged white boy? God damn it. And then there's this, and then things just get weird. Like, there's this whole plot line where I guess he's the antagonist, where they call him Beardo because he's weird, he has a beard, so Beardo. Ugh. And I don't know, it's just it's a long hour and a half of just shenanigans fucking happening. Even when you feel like there should be no shenanigans happening, it literally can't stop for a minute. Not even like a minute. It was getting to the point where I was starting to count. Where it's just shenanigans would just happen where they have no place to happen. Like, it would immediately follow a scene where they're going, we need to work together and so we can get to this Mima's house, whatever it is we're trying to get to. Are we in? Yes. And then immediately next scene, more shenanigans would happen. It's like, isn't that the part of the movie where they're supposed to, like, work together and then they overcome their problems and they make it at the very end? No, they have 3 scenes setting that up. 3 different scenes and they're going, we need to work together as a family to resolve this problem. And then shenanigans happen 5 seconds later. Next scene, we need to work together, shenanigans, work together, shenanigans, at destination. God, I mean, like, I never liked road trip movies, like, maybe, like, a little bit as a kid. I don't even remember any. I think the only one I liked was Rat Race. And even that movie hasn't aged particularly well for me. I know that one still has its fans. But I don't know, man. Ugh, this is just a painful, long sit of just, I kept checking my phone. I sat in the back because I knew I'd be the guy checking my phone. Because it's pee jokes and mud jokes and poop jokes. This is vacation without the raunchiness. It's just painful. It's long, it's drawn out, it's painful to watch. And there's just a whole lot of things that go nowhere. There's a scene where, like the baby in the family wins a pig at a festival, and then 2 scenes later they drop it off at a petting zoo. It's like, okay, well, that was pointless. And they bring it back at the end, but at that point you just really want the movie to be fucking over, because at that point they already made it at the goddamn Meemaw's house, and you want to go home so you can fucking eat lunch. Dinner, what time is it? God, I'm tired. It did not help that I had a particularly exhausting weekend, so, and I'm a little grumpy. No, I'm not gonna use that excuse. No, fuck this movie. My anger and crankiness is justifiable regardless of the events preceding seeing Wimpy Kids. Or A Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Whatever. The only one, like, and here's another really annoying fact of this movie too, is the fact, like, and again, I'm not shocked that I saw this in a movie called Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but it's still equally annoying. You know, in the craptacular time of the Disney Channel, when nobody would really act, they would Disney Channel act, in that everyone would be like, whoa, and whoa. Like, every reaction is bug-eyed and out there. And that's what every character in this movie does. Nobody is acting. Everyone's doing kid movie acting, where every action is like, man, that's gross, and I'm so shocked. Like Kate McKinnon, except more restrained. It just makes everything just drag on and on and on, and God, it's ear cancer. It is ear cancer. That's a dark joke. I didn't like it. Now, granted, I'm clearly not the target audience. A single 25-year-old man going into this movie by himself in an audience full of kids, sitting in the back, it's so insanely grumpy, like, I don't want. Now, granted, I'll make kids like, I don't know. Like, I'll do silly faces, but at least they're in the context of what is going on. I'm not trying to give a performance in a movie. You know? That's really what it boils down to. I don't even know what point I'm trying to make right now. I'm really just rambling. Granted, that's kind of the point of the show, but still, I'm rambling nonsensically about nothing. And so, this movie does it too. It's just, I don't know, like, if you're really desperate to get your kid to shut up for an hour and a half, this is slightly better than putting plugs in your ear. No, it's not. What am I doing? No, I'd rather put plugs in my ear and just listen and have my kid wail and cry in the background. Not that I have kids. Yeah, I know some kids I'd probably like this movie, but there's not a whole lot here for adults. It's just painful. It's really, really fucking painful. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a short review. I don't really have much to say other than I didn't like it. It's not for me. So I'm just going to move on to trailers, because I feel like I have more to talk about there than I will about this one. First trailer I got, this was the AMC exclusive trailer, which is what I immediately knew was going to be for a shitty movie. I was not wrong. It was Nut Job 2, and they dragged poor Jackie Chan into this. Now, granted, in a better movie, I could see that character. He's like a kung fu mouse who leads like a kung fu clan of mice, which in a better movie might actually work, but it's the Nut Job 2, so I'm not optimistic. Then I got a different trailer, finally, for Transformers 5. This is the one that highlights, like, the ethnic child, like, female child in this movie, that I guess is the movie's response/apology for making every other female character in these movies a sexist caricature. So this one's like, this is gonna tough little girl who's not afraid of no Decepticon. Even though, like, even if you're tough, you see a giant fuck-off robot, you're gonna want to go the other direction. You're not fucking Superman. But either way, like, I mean, granted, I'm more interested in where that's going than anything else in the movie, from what I've seen so far. So, I don't know. Maybe that'll be, like, the one redeeming quality about it. Whatever. Then I got the trailer for Despicable Me 3 again. I'm just glad the movie's coming out soon, so I can finally get the fucking over with, because I'm so sick of Illumination's advertising campaigns. They're so obnoxious. But the trailer I actually have things to say about is, this is the first time I got this trailer. I got the new trailer for Emoji, the movie, which, fucking hell, you want to talk about cynical. This one, like, said, like, hey, you saw Wreck-It Ralph, right? Can we do that with emojis? That's pretty much this. It's like Emojis meets the Lego movie. It looks so cynical and so dumb and so paint by... It's like, it's Wreck-It Ralph. No, it's Wreck-It Ralph. It really is. Because instead of, I don't have to be the bad guy, it's, I can feel more than one emotion. Well, no fucking duh! Like, is that really gonna be the moral of the story, is you can have more than one emotion? Because if so... is that a problem people have? I don't get it. Like, the only way I could see that working is like what Inside Out did, which is like you're allowed to feel more than just happy all the time. In fact, you're supposed to. That one did it cleverly. This one says like feels like it's creating a problem no one actually has. And you know it's bad when the funniest joke in the trailer is a poop joke. One, because it's Sir Patrick Harris playing poop, which is okay. I'm sad that that's what happened, but at the same time, it might give me some enjoyment out of this piece of shit. You get it? Because it's a piece of shit and it's poop. Yeah, I'm ashamed of that joke too. But, yeah, it's only like he takes his son, who's also poop emoji, out of the bathroom, and he just goes like, well, son, what do we do after we go to the bathroom? Wash our hands? Ha 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 ha! We're number 2. That's a terrible joke, and it's the funniest joke in the trailer. That is the level of we're going for here. Sony Animation, for everything it does right, like again, Storks is still a really good movie. You have this cynical nonsense, and then same with Smurfs. This feels like an empty cash grab. Yeah, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. That's what I'm getting out of it. On the other side of the spectrum, we have Ninjago, which, yeah, it's the same trailer I've gotten before, but I feel more optimistic at that movie than I did about the Emoji movie. I don't know, like, the Lego movies feel like they should be more cynical cash grabs, but they get good writers to make them, so they actually end up being pretty good. I mean, the Lego movie was such an obvious cash grab, but you had great people behind it that made it a great movie. Even if it's a cynical cash grab, like the Emoji movie, or even this movie, you can still make it good if you have good talent behind it. But if you clearly don't care, and then, yeah, you're gonna get exactly what you expect. And that's disappointing. You should always try to be better. So Ninjago looks promising. And then I got the second DreamWorks movie I have to see this year, Captain Underpants. The first epic movie, which means they already want to make a sequel. Yeah, that, like, again, awful trailer. Could be a perfectly fine movie, but based on DreamWorks repertoire this year, I'm willing to bet no. Mostly because Kevin Hart is kind of a death stamp in these movies. Kind of like the same way that Wanda Sykes is a death stamp on movies, where like if I see or hear any part of that particular actor in the movie in any sense, I'm probably not gonna like it. That's kind of what I can't think of a Kevin Hart movie I've seen him in where I liked him in. I very well could have, I just don't remember. But Kevin Hart plays a child in this movie. I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna go on a limb and say he's not a child. He may be as tall as one, but he is not. And it feels really weird when they voice children. But yeah. And then the last trailer I got was the new one from Blue Sky, which is a studio which I will give fair credit, usually has gorgeous animation for meh movies. And that's what Ferdinand, that's what it's called. Apparently it's like a classic character that I've never heard of. I don't know, I only know it's a classic because it said the timeless classic. And they have John Cena playing the role as the bull, which kind of made me laugh. Like, oh, this is a joke that writes itself. John Cena. Did you see Ferdinand? No, you did not see John Cena. You know that's gonna be the joke this movie actually comes out. That one comes out in December. Captain Underpants comes out like next month, which is like, already? Didn't I just see Boss Baby? Are they how fast are they pumping these shitty movies out nowadays? But yeah, that was the last trailer I got. So yeah, Wimpy Kids. It's more or less exactly what we expected it to be, but somehow it's still more painful than I thought it was gonna be. So both did and did not meet expectations. Go figure. So yeah, later this week I gotta check out Pirates, and I feel like there's something else this week that I gotta go see. And I'm sorry if I sound out of it. I'm pretty tired. I had to do a lot of work this past few days, and I'm really glad tomorrow is Memorial Day so I can sleep and not do anything for a day. Yeah, so I got Baywatch. Yeah, that's what I gotta go see. Like, I know that movie's gonna suck. I know I'm gonna hate it, but I just really want to like Dwayne Johnson. I don't know. We'll see. So, that's all I got, guys. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.